Did you know that some plants can actually eat insects? That's right, plants like the Venus flytrap are carnivorous and feed on bugs. It's a wild world out there in the garden full of fascinating secrets and surprises. Today we're embarking on a green adventure exploring fun and exciting gardening projects that are perfect for young green thumbs. From creating a butterfly haven to growing your own pizza herbs, we've got a lineup of activities that are both educational and entertaining. So join us today as we dive into the world of gardening made fun and easy for young gardeners. Imagine having your very own butterfly garden. Doesn't that sound exciting? Let's take a journey into the enchanting world of butterflies and learn how to create a butterfly haven right in your backyard. To start off, you'll need to consider which plants to choose. The key is to select flowers that are rich in nectar, as these will attract and nourish your fluttery visitors. Some excellent choices for a butterfly garden include marigolds, zinnias, and butterfly bushes. These vibrant blossoms not only provide food for butterflies but also add a splash of color to your garden. Next up, you'll want to plant your chosen flowers. This is where the fun really begins. Roll up your sleeves and get your hands into the earth. Dig a hole about twice the size of your flower's root ball, place the plant in, and then gently cover the roots with soil. Remember, gardening is more than just a hobby. It's a hands-on way to connect with nature. After planting, it's time for some tender, loving care. Regular watering is essential, especially in the early days. However, be careful not to overwater as this can drown the roots. And don't forget about sunlight. Most butterfly-attracting plants thrive in full sun, so make sure your garden is in a spot that gets plenty of light. Now let's sprinkle in some fun facts. Did you know that butterflies are more than just pretty faces? They're vital pollinators, helping plants reproduce by transferring pollen from one flower to another. Plus, watching these winged wonders flit about can be a great stress reliever. Finally, be patient. Creating a butterfly garden is a journey, not a destination. It might take a little time for butterflies to discover your garden, but when they do, it'll be a magical sight to behold. Now you know how to create a butterfly haven right in your backyard, so why not give it a try? You might be surprised by how much joy a butterfly garden can bring, not to mention the satisfaction of knowing you're helping these important creatures thrive. Happy gardening. Who loves pizza? We do, but did you know you can grow your own pizza herbs right at home? That's right. Today we're going to explore how you can start your very own pizza herb garden. Imagine this. The aroma of fresh basil, oregano, and parsley wafting through your home, ready to be sprinkled on a hot, cheesy pizza. Sounds delicious, doesn't it? Well, let's get started. First, we need to pick our herbs. Basil, oregano, and parsley are the three musketeers of pizza herbs, adding a burst of flavor to your favorite dish. But don't let that limit you. Feel free to experiment with other herbs like rosemary or thyme, because the best part about cooking is making it your own. Now, let's move on to the planting process. These herbs love the sun, so find a sunny spot in your garden or on your windowsill. You can start these herbs from seeds or small plants. Just remember they need well-drained soil and plenty of space to grow. Next up, caring for your herbs. Regular watering is key. However, be careful not to overwater. A good rule of thumb is to water when the top inch of soil feels dry, and don't forget to prune your herbs regularly. This will encourage more growth and give you plenty of leaves to use in your cooking. Did you know that these herbs not only make your pizza taste better, but they also have amazing health benefits? Basil is known for its anti-inflammatory properties, while oregano is packed with antioxidants and parsley can help improve your immune system. So not only are you growing ingredients for a delicious meal, you're also growing a little health boost right in your backyard. And there you have it, your very own pizza herb garden ready to add a fresh twist to your homemade pizza. Remember, gardening is a journey, not a destination. So don't worry if your herbs don't sprout overnight. Just keep caring for them and they'll reward you with their flavorful bounty. With your own pizza herb garden, you're one step closer to making your homemade pizza even tastier. Ever dreamed of having a magical fairy garden? Let's make that dream come true. Today, we're going to venture into the realm of tiny enchantments and lush greenery, creating a fairy garden that could make Tinkerbell green with envy. First things first, we need a home for our fairy friends. A container, large or small, can be our magical landscape. Old plant pots, wooden crates, or even a corner of your backyard, any of these can serve as your canvas. The key is to let your imagination lead the way. Next, we need to choose the right plants. Miniature or dwarf varieties of plants are ideal for fairy gardens. Think tiny ferns, mosses, and succulents. These plants not only fit the scale of a fairy garden but also require similar care, making it easier to maintain our magical world. Now let's move on to the fun part, the fairy-themed decorations. Here your creativity can truly shine. Miniature houses, bridges, and benches are just a few items you can add. But remember, these are just suggestions. The beauty of a fairy garden is that it's a reflection of your unique imagination. Perhaps you'd like a fairy tea party with tiny cups and saucers, or a fairy library with little books. Maybe your fairy garden is home to a dragon with a miniature castle and a treasure chest. The possibilities are endless. And don't forget, fairies love nature's beauty. Consider adding natural elements like stones, twigs, and shells. Even a small water feature like a tiny pond or a seashell filled with water can add charm to your fairy garden. Taking care of your fairy garden is as important as creating it. Most fairy garden plants prefer bright, indirect light and require watering when the top inch of soil feels dry. Remember, a happy garden is a happy fairy home, and voila, you've just created your very own enchanted fairy garden. Now sit back and immerse yourself in the whimsical world you've created. Who knows, you might even spot a fairy or two fluttering around. Wow, we've had such a fun time exploring these gardening projects, haven't we? We've journeyed through the captivating world of butterfly gardens, where we learned how to attract these beautiful creatures with the right plants. We then ventured into the aromatic realm of the pizza herb garden, discovering how easy it is to grow our very own toppings. And who could forget the magical fairy garden, a project that truly sparks the imagination. Each of these gardening projects offers a unique blend of fun and learning. They're not just about getting your hands dirty, they're about understanding nature, nurturing life, and creating something beautiful and rewarding. And the best part is, you can do all of this right in your own backyard. So why not give these projects a try? Share your experiences, your successes, and even your blooming mistakes. Gardening is a journey after all. If you loved getting your hands dirty with us, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more gardening adventures.